Please excuse how exhausted and horrible I look. It has been a stressful few days, to be honest. Hey everyone, so this is definitely not the video that I had planned to upload for you this week, but as always, life takes many unexpected twists and turns, and this is one turn I wish we didn't have to make, but let's deal with it. Warning, there might be a bit of emotion and some swearing in this video because I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of am at the point now that I just can't help but laugh about it because I'm just like, well, this is my life now. If you've been following me for a while, or if you just know me in my general personal life, you would know that 2 years ago I had surgery on my jaw to get all 4 wisdom teeth taken out and my jaw corrected. I have an asymmetric jaw. One side grew longer than the other. That's why my jaw's crooked. It's why my mouth goes funny when I talk. I had surgery to correct this twice. The first time my jaw didn't move over far enough, so they had to take me back in a day or two later to move my jaw over again so that it would correct it, because when I smile, as I'm about to show you, my teeth don't line up perfectly, and I'm sure if you actually take notice of how I look in photos and how I talk, which you probably didn't notice until now that I'm telling you, my face is crooked. I was born that way. Paid people to fix it, it didn't quite work. So if you can see, I have a gap here and my teeth don't quite line up and my jaw goes to one side, which is, you know, so fun, right? So it goes to this side, yeah. It's backwards in my viewfinder, but anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I had surgery twice to fix this. A couple of months, which I'm now putting dates and things together that I've realized, I got knocked in the face gently. It wasn't the kind of thing that went, oh my God, like I think I've just like mashed my face. A kid came up to me and hugged me from behind and his arm knocked my jaw. I panicked, like it scared me more than anything. It didn't really hurt, there was no pain, like I was in pain because I just had freaking jaw surgery, but it scared me more than anything and I was like, oh my God. So I went to the surgeon a couple of days later and was like, look, I got knocked in the jaw, can you just check that everything's okay and that I'm not like, I haven't fucked up 2 surgeries worth of pain. And they were like, no, it's all good, it's all good. Didn't ever have any x-rays, wasn't that concerned about it. I was just like, oh, okay, that's a bit odd, but all right, if you say it's fine, I'm gonna take your word for it. You're the professional here. Couple of weeks later, which was about Easter time, I had my first surgery on First surgery was March the 4th in 2013. Then I had the second surgery on the 6th or the 7th. Around Easter, so the next month in April, I got an infection on this side and it puffed up. It was like really hot. It was very sore. I had a gross taste in my mouth and I was like, okay, something's definitely not right. So I went back to my surgeon's office and he was away on holidays. So I saw his associate that was in the same building and he checked it out for me and said, oh, look, you've got a bit of infection there. That's not uncommon. He helped me drain some of it out, which this is really gross. I had to push the infection out into my mouth and then spit it out because that was the only way to get it out. How cool is that? Also had to like rinse and gargle salt water and stuff. About a week or two, some more antibiotics, it finally went away. Everything was all sweet. About a year ago, so this is getting into about 2014, I'd had like the surgery, everything had been good. Then I was like, hang on a second, I think a screw's growing out. Didn't think much of it, just kind of left it. It didn't get any worse, it was just there. And I was like, oh, okay, yep, that's fine. I can feel it in my mouth. Like you can feel all the plates and screws, but this one sticks out and like on the inside, it's very prominent that there is a foreign object sticking out of my face. You can't see it, thank God, because that would be an issue. And I was like, this is a bit odd. Couple of weeks ago, I was sick, had a lot of pain. I've been, honestly, the last couple of months have been absolute shit. I've just so much that you guys don't need to know about. Just in life, I've just been through a rough couple of months. I went to the doctor and said, side note, just want to let you know, I feel like one of the screws in my jaw is growing out. And he was like, oh, that's a bit odd. Let's get some x-rays. So I did. Fuck my life, pretty much. Okay, so because of the awkward angle that it's on, it was hard to get a clear image. So this is the first one that they did, which I will show you if I'll hold it up on this white background, you might be able to see. This is the x-ray of my face. For any of you who may have had braces before, you may have had one of these x-rays where you stand in this little box, they make you bite onto something, you have to hold onto these handles, and then a big x-ray plate thing pretty much like circles around your face. And it comes out with this image. So, this is my face. And as you can see, this is a little bit awkward, but, oh, okay, that's my lights. Sorry, I'll try and get it so you can see. Okay, this bit here, they are the plates and screws. Now this side, if you can see, is beautiful. And this side, oh, I'm very much not coordinated, is not. If you can see, that is broken. That is a titanium plate. That is broken. That is inside my face and broken. Now, because of the awkward angle and that one only being a 2D image, you can't really see that it's poking out. They made me like press up, this was so awkward. They've got me like up on a wall on an angle, like pressed against this thing, trying to take a picture on the side to see if it was sticking out. This is what they came up with. And you pretty much, honestly, you can't see shit on that, so that was a good waste of time. So, as soon as my doctor saw these images, he referred me straight on to my surgeon. Again, a referral is never good. Never. There is no example that you could give me of a situation where getting a referral is good. Referrals are fucked. If you get a referral, you're fucked. So, I got the referral to go back to my surgeon. So I called them straight away and was like, hey, apparently I have to come see you again. When can you book me in? And they replied with, oh, your surgeon's on holidays again. He won't be back for 3 weeks. So the last 3 weeks I've been waiting and stressing and thinking all of the worst things about what the hell he's gonna say until today when I went and saw him and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. I've been through hell and back with my freaking jaw. I'm sure it can't be as bad as it was first time. So I went to my surgeon today and I was like, nah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. He pulls out my x-ray and this is what he does. And this is what Mum and I were waiting for. The minute that he saw what he was looking at pretty much. This is what he did. Ah, yes, Kamara, yes, all right, yes. Oh, and that, oh, is what gave it away. Then I went, ah, fuck, cool, gotta have another surgery. Pretty much straight away, because that is not the response that I wanted. And he was like, well, that's gotta come out. That's a titanium plate and that is broken. And then he said, wow, in all of the years that I've been doing this, I've never, like, that is very, very rare. I mean, I've seen instances where someone's been like hit or punched or like they've had some kind of trauma to the face, but I've never seen one just be broken. And I was like, I don't want to be the one in a million. This is not a bragging right. This is not what I want. So yeah, he was like, well, cool, your titanium plate's broken. That's gonna have to come out. So do you want to do it on Thursday? And my reaction was, fuck, that's soon. Okay, no, because I've got a very busy 2 weeks ahead and I don't have time to get my face hacked apart again. So we booked in for Tuesday the 24th. So I'm getting my fucking face hacked apart again. Won't be as bad as it was first time. He said it should just be a small incision. He'll have to assess how it is when he looks at it because he doesn't know exactly what's like. He's just gonna have to have a look at it. I'm assuming he's just gonna take the whole thing out, then it can't break again. And yeah, so now I've got another 2 weeks of stressing and anxiety because I know as soon as they put the cannula in my arm, I'm gonna pass out and then I'm gonna just wake up and feel like absolute crap. And then when they take the cannula out, I'm probably gonna pass out again. So even though it's day surgery, I'm gonna pass out twice. I'm gonna be unconscious for an hour and then I'm gonna feel like shit for a week. So that's my life right now. So not only have I already had 2 surgeries to fix my crooked face, I've got to have a third to take out the things that they put in to correct my crooked face. And pretty much if they'd done an x-ray 2 years ago when I went and said a kid hit me in the jaw and I'm just worried about it, then we probably wouldn't have been here. And like you said, I probably would have had a perfect result from my surgery and he wouldn't be like, oh, it's not the best, but you know, it's a lot better than what we had. Of course it would happen to me. Like Mum said, only you, Kamara, only you. Yeah, only me. I'm the 1 in a fucking million that has a broken titanium plate in their face. So what we've learned from this is referrals are never good. And when someone looks at your x-ray and goes, oh, no, that's not good either. So that was my day today. I wanted to get that off my chest. And yeah, so it looks like I'll be having surgery again in 2 weeks. Give a thumbs up for me having a crooked face, being a 1 in a million with a broken titanium plate, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see me grogged off my face with a fat face. And you know, I'm gonna ask if I can keep my titanium plate because I think it'd be hilarious if I like wore it as a pendant and people were like, that's a really interesting necklace you've got. And I'd be like, thanks, it was in my face. I'm actually gonna ask if I can keep it because that would be fucking cool. I'll see you all next week with a better video, I promise.